Hey everybody out there, this is Derryl with UPP. First and foremost, it's come to my attention that when dealing with the entertainment community, music business, if you're an author, trying to be a model, whatever, I've recently seen with the development of social media, it's a great thing. Social media is a great thing, and we all know what it can do for us. We all know what it can do when it comes to expanding our market and getting your name out there. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. We all know what it can do when it comes to expanding the market and for yourself and your brand and right. So there is the false illusion or representation that just social media alone will be able to take you to that next level, help you breach the plateau in your careers, in your music careers, acting careers, etc. And this is not exactly the truth. I often run into a lot of talented people from traveling all across the country. I've met great people in different cities, amazingly talented people. The kind of people that when you see them and or see what they can do, you say, like, wow, like, why aren't you there? What is it? Why aren't you there? Someone needs to do something with this person. There's a couple problems with that. First and foremost, what I've seen with the majority of artists that are struggling or starving artists is they're not putting out. They're not putting out. If you're an entertainer, your name becomes a business, a corporate identity, copyright, trademarks, etc. The whole nine. You've now legally protected your personification. So this makes you a business, more or less. And just like any business, you have to invest in that business. You have to maybe go out and make a purchase that will improve the quality of the things that you do, or expand your outreach, or you make purchases for things that will support and increase the quality of the product. Of course, it's going to be a challenge, but you have to be able to do this for the greater good, or you're not going to get to where you need to be. Another thing that I want to touch on is handouts. A lot of people are looking for handouts. They want to get put on. I hear that term a lot, that phrase a lot. When I get put on, or if somebody just found me or discovered me, then I'll be there. That's all I need, is that one shot, that one opportunity. Realistically, let's just be honest. The chances of that happening are slim to none. It happens occasionally, but it's not often that we hear of cases like, say, Justin Bieber, for example. It's not a common thing. So if you're relying on that, that's almost like you relying on winning the lottery. The chances of you actually winning the lottery, get big, Powerball, whatever have you, are slim to none. Definitely against you. Many people will play the lottery and not win it while they're here on this earth, in the nicest way possible. So looking for handouts and trying to get put on is not really going to work in your favor. Also, most times someone is willing to work with someone else that is already working for themselves. If someone can sit back and look at what you're doing, look at your dream, your vision, your actions, what you've produced, what you're trying to produce, then what happens is they can develop a belief in you. After believing in you, developing a belief in you, then they may look to invest in you. Hypothetically speaking, that's like, I should say, for example, if someone were to come to you and say, with a bad track history, a history of squandering their finances, or being irresponsible, not being punctual or mature, etc., the whole nine, and says, keeping their word, or etc., I need $1,000, $5,000, whatever amount, to start doing this major project that I have this idea for this major revolutionary project, and it's something that's going to require an enormous amount of work. It's going to be difficult naturally for you to invest in someone that cannot produce a history of being productive. So handouts and trying to get put on, it's not really going to work in your favor. This is the next point. Fear of failure, not knowing or having a sense of direction is a big thing. This is a big reason why a lot of people aren't seeing success from their careers, their entertainment careers, or launching their businesses. Not knowing. We're always trying to develop plans on how we're going to plan to go at it, and not knowing what the outcome will be. But through my living, I've learned that anything that pushes your comfort zone, anything that can kind of agitate fear in you, or kind of make you a little bit wary about it, that excitement, you should advance it. You should push it, and especially if it's an opportunity that may be able to push you to a next level. Everything has risk factors. Everything has risk factors. So and then later down the line, you'll learn about how to evaluate benefits and risk. But everything has risk factor. You cannot look at something and not see a risk factor in it. Even remaining in your comfort zone has a risk factor of you not being the person that you want to be, or living the dreams that you want. So everything has a risk factor. Realizing that, accepting it, and going forward, even with the fear that you have, will help push you to the next level. You will not know unless you try it for yourself. You can hear as many testimonies as you want, many testimonials as you want, and it won't really do anything for you unless you actually try it for yourself. And once you do, you'll see an enormous difference. You'll surprise yourself at the things you can do, and then you're going to want to take on more. So that's a big thing. The next and final point that I want to make is a fear of competition, overabundance of focus on competition. To be able to sit there and say, let's take the rapper or singer musician. You're on social media, you're posting, sharing your links. Everywhere you turn, you see someone else that's doing it. You start to feel like, wow, how I'm in the middle of this large crowd. How will my voice ever be heard? That thought process, believe it or not, is probably shared with the majority of your peers, the majority of your competition, whatever you want to call it. And that thought process is what limits the growth and advancement of the artist. And then you'll often find yourself in the cycle of moments of advancing and being productive, and stretches of being counterproductive or producing nothing at all, being lazy or content where you are, and then that'll get to a point where you'll feel the need to jumpstart again or be productive again, and you'll go through these up and down fluctuations and have nothing consistent going for you. See, that fear and that over evaluation of what's around you can really be detrimental to your success. So with that being said, thank you, and I hope you subscribe. Stay tuned, because I will continuously be putting out more information, or advice videos, encouragement videos, and hopefully even through the videos alone you can find encouragement or learn some things about how to go about this and make some success of yourselves. So Thank you very much. Everyone be safe, be positive, be productive, and get noticed.